So let's get started on travel benefits and how you can save money being a travel coordinator, or you can save your clients money as well. What we're going to do is we're going to start with AM Resorts. If someone asks you for this is the site, by the way, and anytime I do a site, I'm going to go ahead and put the link inside the chat box. For those of you guys that aren't familiar with who I am, I'm Nikki Lee. I'm a 2-star double platinum and 4-time IATM card holder. I will explain today what IATM card holder is and the benefits of that. I am going to actually attempt to log into my account as well so we can see all of those benefits. I'm going to go ahead and mute you if you guys are here. I apologize. If you guys have a question, there's only 82 people in here. If you guys have a question, I'm okay with you guys just taking yourselves off one by one and pretty much saying anything, asking any questions. I went ahead inside the chat box and put that link to AM Rewards. It's not in the back office. These things you'll learn as you train and come to some of these trainings. They don't have everything behind inside the back office. And when I'm talking about back office, I'm talking about vendors in back. Now, the AM Resorts, they have an amazing master agent program. So what you're going to do is go to that link. You're going to sign up if you're not a member, register now. And when you register, you're going to register with your information with Archer together. And if I can explain this a little bit easier for you guys, it's like you're working in Archer Travel's office. But when they ask for address, you definitely want to put the address of yours. Do not put Archer Travel's address. The funniest thing happens is they get boxes and boxes of material and they already have a lot of they have a lot of collateral, and all these vendors send you collateral. So make sure that you use your address. Okay, and then once you get your sign in, you're going to go ahead and sign in.
So what information of Archer do we put on when we're registering?
That's a great question. Thank you so much for that question. When you go to the Travel Cafe, if you look on the front page of the Travel Cafe, all of the information is here. Right here. So pretty much the address they may ask you for the phone number. If it's cruise lines, they're gonna ask you for this phone number, but everything that you need here, and don't forget, we do need the IATM number. We share that IATM number. So it's 058-24840. Everybody works on the same IATM number, okay? So here's the AM Resorts. If someone asks for an all-inclusive property, this is a great one. Now, when in this time that you guys are kind of stuck at, I'm letting Charles come on in here because we're going to talk about some cool stuff. In this time that, you know, you guys are stuck at home, do stuff like the Master Agent course, because it's going to teach and train you about the different resorts, and you guys are going to learn about what they have. And when you go in here and you go look at agent rates, it's a little ridiculous, okay? So just so you guys know, these resorts are like Sunscape, it's usually around $150 to $200 per person. But with the agent rates, it's only $80, like look at this one, season 3, $68 per person. Now that's an all-inclusive, okay? And when you book through, now you can still book through Expedia and Vax with no problem, and you're gonna get points and you're gonna put them over to AM Resorts. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to AM Rewards. And as you can see, I have 10,000 reward points, and you can exchange those over into a free stay, okay? Now, if you book this on Expedia or anything like that, then what we're gonna do is, I was just showing them this until you came. What we were gonna do is submit booking, like let's say you booked it with Expedia or Vax or any other, then you can submit the booking and it will ask you where you booked it. And once you put that in and you put all the information of your booking, then you're gonna accumulate points. And when you're booking and you get to use all these points and you get free travel, that's amazing when you can get free travel. I mean, we have 10,000 points right now, and that's good for 3 days at any one of these resorts with all inclusive. So if you guys book, and this was only, I booked about 4 people to the resort, and I got in exchange, that's like your customer buying you a trip, if you know what I mean, because you still got commission and you made all these points to do whatever you want at their resort. And it's like all inclusive, guys, all the food and everything. So who wants to take a look at AM resorts? Yes, it's being recorded. Absolutely. Yes, Marnie asked me. Teresa, okay, cool. All right, let's talk about, where have we been for free and we haven't paid anything because we earned it? What are some of the things that we went to? When we went to Florida, we went to Universal and Disney, right? So Disney is a big one also. Put that on your list. Why don't you tell us, while I log in, tell us about, like, what did we have to do? I can't remember in Disney. Like they invited us.
You trained, we did an inspection. And they also
we did the hotel inspections.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
They
that's
gave us
right.
a pass.
And we walked around the hotels, right?
Yeah, the resorts.
Okay.
They were all themed too. There was like 4 different resorts. One was like a 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s.
Oh, that was cool.
Resort.
Yep. And we got to go completely free. Don't let this frighten you. This will pass, you guys. This is only till the end of the month. So what I say is utilize this and train. You think Disney's going to be closed forever? No, it's just temporary. Okay. So take advantage and train. That way when the floodgates open and customers ask you definitely have the answers for them. So the way to do that is inside here, it's College of Disney. This one's a little bit long. And then available benefits, and you'll get emails to, and did we get an email to invite us, Marnie? Is that how we got how did we get invited? I couldn't remember.
No, what we did was we went into the marketing tab or whatever, benefits, and signed up for the free Disney ship inspection and the hotel inspections.
That's right. Okay, so it was Agent Central is what it was. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Benefit history. I think it was Agent Central. Benefits, I think. Let's see here. Okay, so this one is when you finish your training, guys. So all of the Disney tickets. So like right here, you can get a park hopper. Actually, we did that when we went over there also. We actually did 2 different things. We did the training, and then we got the hopper ticket, 1 to 10 days, and then we requested that. You can do Disney World, Disneyland, and you can also do the travel agent rates, and these are pretty low too. Let's see here. I know it's here. I just gotta find it. Is it inside?
Got a quick question, Nikki.
Yes.
While registering at the bottom, it
Uh-huh.
wants us to mark we are not part of any consortia or host agency, but we are.
We are. Where did you see that?
At the bottom of the registration.
At the bottom of the registration on AM Resorts?
Yep.
Yeah, you put that in. Mm-hmm.
So if we mark it, are we still going to get allowed to register? Because it says, I agree, I am not affiliated with any consortia or host agency.
Well, you are affiliated. Let me see here.
So we just don't mark that one, huh?
I don't know. I haven't registered for 5 years, I think. 5 years. So let's see. If I log off and then I start over, not a member yet. And then let's see. Okay, so you're going to put IATAN here. And then
Yep.
consortia, yes, if applicable. But I put, let me see what I put. Give me a second. There it is. Archer Travel. Is that what you're looking? And then I agree that I am not affiliated with consortia or host agency. Yeah, I guess click them both.
Okay.
I think that means with another host agency.
Oh, once you select Archer, that fades out.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Yep.
you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, cool. So I don't know where that one is. I'm trying to find it. I know it's here somewhere. Marketing tools, maybe. Let me see. Reservations, destinations. It's here. Training history, benefits, agent central, benefit history, commission, sales and marketing assistance, agent central. It usually shows the different site inspections. Are you there, Marnie? I got my
Sorry.
back. I got
What
my
did you
back
want?
up. Where are those site inspections when you can go
It's
on
under the hand.
There you
Disney
go. Okay, how do you get there?
benefits, I think. Go to training and benefits. And then
No,
go back up there.
couldn't find it.
Sales, go back. Go back. Training and benefits.
Okay.
Okay, do College of Disney there.
There
Try
it
that.
is. Okay, Marnie's right. Okay, cool. So go, thank you. You go inside here and then you go to the hand. Now, you don't have to do training for this because just so you guys know, Disney is definitely 8 hours, but it's well worth it because you're going to be able to sell the heck out of it. You'll understand it. You feel like you've been to Disney. Now, a lot of these you have to get to it real quick, but this is what we did. Disneyland Resort Hotel Site Tour. Okay, you're just going to register. It will tell you where it is. It will give you all the information. I don't want to click on register. But
Let's plan again.
what's that?
I said, let's plan another trip again.
Okay. See, and you guys can do it for the future. Like, look at this. Like, it's all available, right? And what you're going to do is when you do the resort hotel sites, a lot of times they feed you and they give you the ticket. Sometimes they feed you, sometimes they don't. You have to look because it will give you a description. Also, the Disney Dream Ship Tour, it's really cool because you'll be able to experience exactly what your clients experience. Maybe you can't afford a cruise right now, but at least go on there, eat the food that they have, take pictures. Trust me, it's a really, really fun day. You kind of treat it like you're going to a museum. And
yeah, and in this case, they have the 12th, 13th, and 14th. So you could go for all 3 days. The 12th and 13th, you're going to get a free Disney Hopper Pass those 2 days.
where's that, Marn?
Right there, right above it. Right where you were.
Okay.
Go
sorry.
back. If you look, they're all like we did before. They're all one day after another.
Oh, yeah. So yes, what she's saying is put it together. There you go. So you got the 22nd and then, so you can do the great accommodations, collections. Oh, that's awesome. And then you can do the tour the next day and then the next day. And I think every day you get a ticket, right? We got a ticket every day, didn't we?
Not on the cruise ship.
Not on the cruise ship. Okay, but the hotel ones. So yeah, you could do 22, 23, 24, 3 days in a row, which is really cool. Hey, we may do that.
So you have to finish your training first to receive those benefits, correct?
No, not for these, hon. Not for these. Nope. Because these are inspections. So it's kind of like on the job training, if that makes sense. So you get to go there and they're going to show you, you're going to be able to take pictures. They're going to explain everything. This is one way, and then you can register for it. And the other way is you can utilize the available benefits after you do the training. Does that make sense? So
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You got two benefits. So what you can do is you can do your trainings, get a hopper pass, and then that's exactly what Marnie and I did, and Charles and the kids. You can do that. And when you're going to do something like this, and if you have other people in your family, sister, brother, mother, father, this is why you make them travel agents, because you can all go and all get in for free. It's $49 to be a travel agent. I've definitely utilized all of the travel benefits to make up for that. Okay, so everybody understand Disney, how that works? All right, same thing with Universal. Let me see if I know let me make sure I can get into this one. Travel agents. Okay, now Universal has the same thing. They have a training. You're going to go ahead and do the training. I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. I hope I have connection is not private. Okay, that was bizarre. I never seen that. Whoa, what the heck is going on here? No worries. Okay. Took care of that. Okay, well, you guys won't. Okay, then. Somebody's messing with me. No worries. Clear all drawings. All right, someone's writing on my screen.
Hey, Nikki,
Yeah,
can you
they did that.
disable
Um,
annotations from the more button? Disable annotations.
Charles, help, help. It's all right. No worries.
Oh, that's a pretty drawing.
It is.
Or, and then that right there. Done. Now go ahead and clear that up.
What happened? Is somebody mad at me? They didn't do their training? Okay, perfect. All right. Sorry about that, guys. There may have been a little child on the other end. Okay, cool.
Sorry, that was me. I'm getting gas. You're in my pocket.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. That was all me. I'm like, oh shoot. That was
I
me.
thought it was a child. I was like, uh-oh, I think a child grabbed the phone. All right, so let's see here. All right, so Universal, I just showed you guys the link. I'm gonna put it in there. I don't know why it's coming up like this. Charles, where'd you go? I need to. Let me see. I've never seen this before.
It's because of Zoom. Your software is recognizing that you're sharing your connection.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
gonna
let me
warn
just
you.
copy and paste it then. Sure, I got a professional on. I don't think I need you because what it was doing, it was blocking me, or your computer was blocking because Zoom is on. So there's the link, guys. So when I'll give you guys kind of a rundown. When you log in, you have to register, okay, and begin training. Okay, when you do the training for Universal, what happens is you're gonna get, I believe is it 3-day, Marnie? Do you remember if we got a 3-day Universal for Florida?
Yes, it was a 3-day.
Yep, it's a
3-day hopper.
3-day hopper. So imagine if you and your husband are agents for $49 and you go get 3 days. 3-day hopper for Universal is not cheap. I think it's roughly around $300 or something like that. But it's great. You get a three and a hopper. So you get to go to both parks, which is really, really cool. So, and I
And
believe
the hotel and airfare then will be a write-off because you're there for training. So keep that in mind.
Yep, exactly. Yep, because you're going to go there for training and that's going to help your business. So yes, you can write your airfare and hotel off. So that's that. Let's go to Princess One Source. Let's see here. More and more and more trainings.
More and more.
Okay. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is, okay,
Bueno.
well, for those of you guys that haven't registered with OneSource, it's inside Princess, Cunard, or, well, it is there. It's in your back office in the travel cafe where I showed you guys before. Jessica says, is there any way I can get help after? Sure. What do you need help with, Jessica? And I don't know you, so welcome aboard and nice to meet you. Who brought you on board?
Sino.
I'm muted. I like that. Jessica, maybe I can help you now with something. I'm just wondering who brought you on board? What team?
I filled it out on Indeed, and that somebody sent me a message about it.
What is Autic?
Okay, cool. So you're not a travel agent yet then, is that correct?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, why am I hearing sing Spanish in the background?
I don't know. Okay, so we are experienced travel agents, and we're the ones already traveling and already selling travel. So what you're gonna do is, okay, what you guys are gonna do is come back. So if you're guests and someone invited you, it's actually 6 p.m. So an hour and a half from now, and we'll go ahead and show you how to get started. But these are experienced travel agents here.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, hon. Good luck.
Nikki, I have a question.
Oops, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I have a question. you had moved pretty quickly, and I do apologize that I'm stopping you now for it. But you were talking about the first one where you said to register for in the beginning. I guess, and I'm registered for it, but it keeps telling me something about doing an I-9.
Okay, so you're not, so unfortunately there's instructions, and that those instructions were not followed to the T, unfortunately. There are strict instructions if the instructions, so let me explain. So there's two separate ways that you can, guys, you got to keep yourself muted, okay? Because I can hear you guys. I did, mute all. I did, but I guess Jacob.
It's almost as if you being hacked or something. Somebody.
How do you mute everybody indefinitely?
You gotta keep yourself muted.
Okay, bear with me, guys. That's so funny. Bear with me. Just uncheck them. Mute all. Uncheck the box. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, sorry guys, sorry. All right, so when you go into the travel cafe and you go into supplier information, then you'll be able to see all of the different vendors that you'll be able to register for. Now, obviously, one source would be under cruises. Now, if you could just put in the chat box, you had said that they were asking for the I-9. The reason that they're asking for I-9 is because you're actually registering as you're the owner of the travel agency. And when you go back to the vendor, so like if you just went to Princess Cruises and registered, they're going to ask you as a travel agent, meaning you're the agency. But you can't do that. You can't go straight to them. You actually have to go to the travel cafe, go to the supplier information, and actually follow the instructions. If you don't follow the instructions as an agent of Archer Travel, then they're going to ask you for tax forms. They may even ask you for money. This is all free, guys. This is completely free. The only thing is you do have to follow the strict instructions that they have. It's a little bit of a pain, but once you understand the system, it becomes easy. So I'll give you kind of an example. So when you click on, let's do Carnival. When you click on Carnival, right? It's going to tell you strict instructions on how to register, right? And it has a link there. So if you read all of this from start to finish, it actually tells you exactly what to do here. But if I didn't follow these instructions and I just went to Carnival Travel Agent and started registering, then they're going to ask me for tax forms. They're going to ask me questions that I have no idea what it is. So you're actually registering. You're going to have to fill in information about insurance and stuff like that. So once you follow all of these instructions, you won't ever have that problem. So you just need to backtrack. It's very easy, and then go back to the instructions. I'll give you kind of a little bit of an example. When you go to vacation packages, and you see all of these, they all have different set of instructions, all of them. So you have to actually go to the vendor that you want. And by the way, this is a great time to just get registered with all the vendors. Just get registered with all of them, because you never know when people are going to ask you for something that you've, like Ibistar, or, oh, I want to stay at Ibistar in Jamaica. I mean, at least you're registered, and get a little book and get all of your passwords put in a password keeper or a book or a notebook or something like that. Now is the time to get super, super, super organized. All right. So here's Disney. So it clearly says how to get inside Disney's, but you have to click on the black. So we're going to go to Disney. So right here, it says agents enroll directly with Disney, and they gave you the link. So you can't just go to Disney. You have to click the link and then follow the instructions. It says register by using our IATA number. Okay. If you don't do that, then you're going to get a little bit lost, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what happened? So just always refer back to the instructions. Okay. Now, Shelly asks, another question for AM Resorts, do we use the Archer IATAN number or our own? You don't have your own IATAN number. Everybody shares the same. It's an 058-24840. I have the same IATAN. Charles has the same one. You do. Marnie does. Jennifer Burns does. We all share that same license number. It's like we're all driving the same car with the same license, okay? So let's go back to OneSource. Now, once you get a login and you follow the instructions on how to log in as an agent, for Vax, yes, you have to follow the instructions for Vax, okay? So if you're not registered for Vax, you have to get registered for Vax. And I will show you how to do that. That way no one's confused and everyone understands how to do that. So inside here where you see supplier information, sorry, you're gonna go to vacation packages and you're gonna go to Vax. Let's see, we'll go to Vax. Okay, no problem. Somebody wants to talk. I'll unmute you. Give me 1 second. No worries. I'm registered. It's stated Vax ID on AIM Resorts. I'm registered. It's stated. Okay, so let me go to Vax. Okay, so it says how to register Vax Vacation Access. So you're going to click that for Vax. Vax is different from AM Resorts, okay? Two different companies. So Vax is here. So it says Vax Vacation Access now requires agents to submit a supplier request form. How to register? Please go to the tab Forms, click on the tab Supplier Request Form. Please fill in your personal information. When asked supplier name, put Vax Vacation Access. Archer Travel will sign you up as an agent. It takes 4 business days. Please expect an email at Archer Travel with your login information, okay? So what you're gonna do is, yay, Marnie said commissions just hit. Let's see here. Hey, I didn't get mine. Show off. They come one at a time, so mine, you're H, I'm L, so whatever. I'm waiting for mine. So, okay, so what you're gonna do is, so it says fill out the supplier request form, right? So you're gonna go here, supplier request form, because that's what it asks us to do. Okay, and then what it says is you have to go here. You have to look here. It says supplier request form. So when you go to supplier request form, you have to fill all of this out and then wait for an email to get logged in, okay? For AM Resorts, we're gonna go back there. Okay, let's go back to this one. I'm back in here. Sign, whoops, I can't do that. Sorry. Let's go here. And then we're gonna go to register now. It's pretty easy. I'll go through it. You have to put your email, confirm your email, your password, confirm password, security question, that's your answer. Vax ID, it's not a required field. You do not have to put it, okay? Only the required fields are here with these. If you don't see a required field, then you don't have to put it. That's what that little asterisk is. It's required fields. So if you see it, then you have to put it. But if you don't see it, then you put nothing, okay? And then follow the instructions really carefully. Country, of course, you have to fill all of this out. I don't see any of this being a problem. This is all of your information. Then when you put here, you can put it if you want. You don't have to. But if you want, I would suggest putting the IATAN number there. That would be the 058-24840, and then continue on. This is not required, but it does say to select one if you want. You don't have to do any of this, and then just click the red one and then register. Does that make sense? Cool. All right, cool. Letitia did it. All right, cool. So somebody wanted to, let me see, somebody wanted to talk. All right, let me get you off. All right. So does everybody understand AM Resorts? I have like 10 vendors to get through, so just want to make sure that you guys understand that one. Let me unmute M. M wants to talk. Give me 1 second. Okay, M, are you there? Let me unmute you. You're unmuted. Go ahead. M, are you there? How do I get them to talk, hon? They're unmuted, it says.
Just mute all and then check the box and they can unmute them.
Okay, let me see. Jacob has a question too. Let me get Jacob. Hi, Jacob. How are you? All right, let me unmute Jacob. Jacob, are you there? Can you hear me? All right, bear with me, bear with me. Okay, bear with me, guys. All right, when somebody was writing on the thing, I clicked something and I don't know how to get back to it, so bear with me. You all. Okay, cool. So I checked it so you guys can unmute yourself. So we'll go with Jacob. Are you there? Hi, Jacob. You have a question? Okay, Jacob, you can unmute yourself, and M. M, you can unmute yourself as well. I changed it so you guys can unmute yourself. Jason, are you there? May I speak? May I speak? I have a question. Please, I want to speak. I did unmute you. What the heck? Hon, help me. You have to unmute yourselves, my husband said. Marnie, can you unmute yourself and see if you can do it, or am I doing something wrong?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure it works. All right, go ahead and Jason, all you have to do is click the unmute button and you can talk. Hello? Probably looking for it. How about M? Can you find it? Bottom left. Bottom left, my husband said. Bottom left. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I hear Jason. Jason got music going. Hi, Jason. How are you? Jason, do you have a question? Okay, how do I? Okay. All right, Jason. Jason, did you know you're playing music? Okay. All right. That's okay. So Jacob doesn't have a question. How about M? Do you have a question? Jacob just muted himself. How about M? M, do you have a question?
كسميك
Hi, M. How are you?
I'm good and you
Good. Do you have a question?
عيلي فيك
I'm sorry.
عيلي فيك
Am I what?
عيلي فيك
Am I a speaker? Yeah, I'm a speaker. I'm speaking right now. How are you?
No way.
How are you guys? This is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, sounds like they're messing with me. Okay, cool. I don't know who they are, so let's see here.
Hey, Nikki.
Yeah,
It's
hi.
Summer.
Hi, Summer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I finally got down the AM rewards. Thank you for showing.
Hold on. Okay, you're being removed. Okay, I'm sorry. I just removed Jason. I'm sorry. If you guys have an agent that's Jason, just explain to him that it was a little bit disruptive. And M, I'm actually removing them too. Just give me a second, Summer. I'm going to help you.
That's okay.
I'm removing M too. All right, I'm all yours. Sorry, guys, for that. I know your time's precious, and it was my fault because I didn't know how to remove them. Okay, I'm all yours.
Thank you. No, thank you so much for showing. I'm so glad the other young lady asked the question about getting into the AM rewards because I'm Hot Mess Express over here.
Okay.
On my end.
I like that. Okay.
So I was trying to do like 8 things at one time, and I was trying to figure out how to get into it. And then when she asked that question, that was actually the same question I was going to ask. The only thing I really missed was like when you went into to register for the trainings. Like when you can stack the trainings, I heard you talking about it, but I just didn't see where you went to do it.
Okay, as far as the AM resorts, when you want to train or when you want to book?
Right. Yeah, like if you want
Okay.
to train, if you want to do those on-site trainings and you want to like maybe stack them, like
Oh,
you
that was Disney.
was that Disney? Okay,
Yeah, that
because
was
I
Disney.
was I couldn't remember if that was an AM or I was doing too much at one time
That's
and
okay. Well, actually, you've actually brought up a good point. Okay, so what Summer was asking is she combined the two, but actually I want to teach you guys something actually really cool. AM Resorts actually has what Summer just said, a site inspection. They also have those. So let's say you're staying at a different resort, but AM Resorts is next door and you guys did do the training but you didn't stay there because maybe 79 a night was too much for you and you didn't want to do all inclusive. But what's really cool is they have site, you can go to it and you can just, here, master agents only, I think it is at, and on the bottom, there it is. It's a day pass. So you guys can actually go in there and have a day pass and experience the resort also. So I like that. So if maybe I can't afford 79 a night, maybe I'm staying with relatives over there, or I went to Jamaica and I stayed at a non-all-inclusive. What you can do is you can have a full day pass for $33 and go in there and enjoy all of the amenities. You can swim, you can eat, the only thing you're not going to do is sleep there. But that's a really cool point. Thank you, Summer, because that's something that you absolutely can do. You just have to follow the hours and stuff. Okay.
Okay, so that was like really helpful because like I know somewhere between the AM, Disney, and going to one source, you were talking about, stacking these like trainings.
Yeah.
I just couldn't put it all together, and I'm
No
like,
worries.
I missed it.
So the agent, I would click on all of this, guys, if you're going to train, because this agent course is online and it doesn't take long, to be honest with you. You only have to go through all 7 of these resorts and then you'll learn how to sell them. And by the way, Sunscape is the lowest price and then Zotree is the most expensive. But man, if you guys ever saw Zotree, let me just show you what you're dealing with. So Zotree Resorts, it's beautiful. Like, look at this one. It's so amazing, you guys. Like, it's amazing. You see it? It's great. And most of the rooms have this. So this is a regular room, you guys. Look at it. You see that? You see that room, you guys? That's a normal room. Isn't that crazy? That's how the rooms are. You can see the ocean. So it's really cool. That's the way that it's positioned. All right, cool. And then the Disney was a little bit different. We went over the Disney. The Disney is, you have 2 different ways. You can train online and get benefits, or you can go directly to the resort and you can sign up for it and register it for. So I'll go back in there. So you guys, for those of you guys that missed it, I maybe went too fast. Jason said, why are you being rude? You're not answering us. Yeah, ties. And then, oh my gosh, I didn't realize they were saying all these things. They were asking to unmute. And then when I unmuted, he didn't say that. All right. By the way, for those of you guys that do think I'm rude, I'm from the East Coast, so I kind of say it like it is. I'm a shark. I like to make money and I like to help people. So I try to get my point across, and it may seem aggressive, but I love you guys. Like, you guys are my life. I wake up and I live for basically my agents. So for if you guys ever take it the wrong way or anything, just know that I'm the type of person that would give the shirt off my back. You can even ask Marnie Hernandez, because she's my best friend and she'll tell you I'm a little bit abrasive, but I at least get stuff done and I make it happen. Like, I will go to bat for you guys. If a client lost out or they were stuck at the airport, I will drive there myself. I'm like that. Like, I'm very aggressive. I get things done. So, a lot of people, once they get to know me, they're like, oh, Nikki will get it done, because people are scared. So it's actually, I guess, a blessing and a curse. So here's the trainings right here. So in case you missed out, because I forget where it is all the time. This is the one that you can invite yourself. You don't need to be invited. It's just where the hand is. experience, and then you look down. And those are all that you can register for free. You don't have to pay anything, or you don't have to train. And you can go to all of these, eat, have a good time, see the resort, get on the ship, and it's free. You don't pay anything. Okay. It's kind of like they want you to be a product of the product, and they want you to see everything that they have. Make sense? Okay. And the other way is inside here. It's agent benefits. Once you complete the Agent Central, then available benefits, you do have to request it. Okay. And then all of the information is here. You just have to read through what you need for that. Okay. So that's that. All right. Let's go to OneSource now. So OneSource is really cool. A lot of people, believe it or not, they come online just to get this benefit and this benefit alone. I went ahead and registered with OneSource. And when you go down here to the OneSource Academy, and you do the OneSource, it's about 6 hours. I would do it 2 hours at a time. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I am very familiar and I do know about it. So once you do that, you'll get your agent certificate. I always like to post this or just have this at my desk so that, people know I'm registered with Commodore. I'm a Commodore a booker. That means I'm at that level, because you have different levels. Once you go on a cruise, then they up the level. You can see I took it in 2017. And these are the cruises that they give you for doing the training. This is pretty crazy. You're going to go here, and then when you hit book now, just so you guys know, this is for 2 people. This is for you and another person. You can take your husband, wife, whoever you want to take. And here's all the months that you can go. And here's all the cruises that we can take. Now, it's completely free for you and a guest. Like I said, you can take your kid, you can take whoever you want. And they do leave from different ports, so you have to be mindful of that. Some of them leave from Canada, because everybody's all over the place, right? And they want to make sure that everybody, was able to do. But if you guys look at some of these cruises, they're not like cheesy cruises. This is 11 days. This is 7 days. This is 10 days. I mean, this is a big deal. And like I said, it's completely complimentary for you and a guest. I'm going to give you guys, I'm looking for one this is kind of ridiculous. If you guys are in Fort Lauderdale, just look at this. Okay. Ports: Fort Lauderdale, Canada, Iceland, Scotland, and England. Okay. So it's kind of like, if you ever wanted to go to England, you could actually take a boat there, and it would be completely free for you and another person. You do have to pay the $170, which is the taxes. We can't get away from Uncle Sam, but I don't know any other way to get there with doing that. This one's also really good. Whoops. Sorry, guys. This one's also really good. This is unbelievable. For 2 people, this is Western Caribbean. This is Fort Lauderdale, Grand Cayman Islands, Honduras, Belize, Cozumel, and Florida for $0 for 2 people. Now, you do have to pay the $150, but remember, this is all food. You get to go to 4 countries, guys, 4 different islands, and all the food is included, okay? So that benefit alone is just absolute. If you have a client and they ask you, and they can't afford it, turn them into an agent. It's about helping people. Look at this. This is completely amazing. 7-day cruise. Now, if you want to select a room and you want to upgrade, let's say you want to do 4 people. They're gonna charge you a certain amount. Okay, this one's sold out, but let's see, maybe 3 guests. Let's say you wanted to bring an extra guest. No, that one's sold out. But we'll see. The 2 guests, you can actually upgrade. Let's say you wanted to do like a balcony for $420. That's pretty ridiculous for a balcony suite on a cruise ship. Okay. But I mean, if you want interior, you'll go free, completely free. You don't have to pay anything. I mean, I absolutely love that. That's a great benefit. And there's just so many different cruises. Like I said, bring somebody on board just for the free cruise. I mean, you earn it. We can't say free. We have to say we earned it, because it's not free, right? We have to actually do the training. But man, and they leave from everywhere. It's pretty amazing. I'm looking for some other ones. Let's see here.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, loud and clear.
Yeah, so I got sidetracked. I was doing something else. I'm kind of multitasking now, but so when we complete the training, is this for the site
Agents.
inspections?
Nope, it's for the agents. Well, yeah, you're doing a site inspection because you're going on the cruise, but this is for One Source. So One Source is a different company. It's Princess Cruise. And as soon as you do the training, voila, you get this and you just pick which one you want.
Okay.
Okay, so I advise you guys to do the training, come in here and see all the different cruises. We have so many. It's pretty cool. All right, any other questions about Princess? You guys can just unmute yourselves.
Yes, this is Natasha. I have a question. I'm registered
Hi.
with the cruise line and Princess.
Okay.
So where it says with One Source, it says register your agency to sell Princess Cruises, and then the next one says register your agency with One Source. Which one would I pick?
What are you looking at right now? Where are you?
I'm looking at the registration page before to register for One Source Travel Center.
Okay, and under Archer Travel, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, let me go there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I have no mouse. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, this is not my computer, so give me 1 second. My mouse isn't working for some reason.
Hello?
Hey, is there ever a time where you're moving your mouse around and you click it, it doesn't click?
Yeah.
What do I do?
What you do is lift up the mouse on the bottom, there's a little switch, just turn it off and on again.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Just give it a second, let it. That worked. Okay, so when you go over to supplier info and you go to cruises, let's walk you through so you understand how to do it. Okay, and which one is this one? One Source, Princess. Did I miss any questions? Let's see here. Princess Cruise. Okay, so click the Princess Cruise. I just need to see what you're looking at. And then you went here. Is that where you went? Do you see that?
I didn't see that. I think I went about the wrong way. I typed it into the search bar. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't do that when you register with vendors. That's okay. No worries.
Okay.
Yep, you have to do it a certain way. Some vendors will give you immediate access and some, because we need permission to get in there. Not everyone can get in there. We need an access. Okay. So just do this, fill out the supplier request form. And by the way, if you guys want immediate access and you don't want to wait 1 or 2 days, just call Archer Travel and let them know, look, I'm stuck home. I want to do the training today, and they'll give you access. Okay. Okay, Michelle says, I have unlimited club vacation and get lower prices for resorts. It wouldn't be covered under the E&O, but I mean, Marnie and I do that. Like we sell whatever timeshares we have. I mean, that's under you. It's under your own risk. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's like selling something on Let Go or something. Like you have a pair of shoes and they come to your door and they give you the $5 and you give them the shoes. I mean, no one's responsible for that but you. That's just, I mean, of course you're allowed to do it. There's no law as long as the law is with your timeshare. I mean, they could, I don't know if that's on your name and if they wreck the TV or something, then I think that's probably going to be on you. I don't know how that works, but if you really want to sell those kind of things, then I would take advantage of the resort weeks and condos because it's very low. I'll show you. I'm from Connecticut. Griselle asked me where in the East Coast. I'm from Connecticut. Apparently they're rude in Connecticut. I don't know. But you go into the timeshares, and these are really good. Profit Agility, for those of you guys that don't know, this is another benefit of being a travel agent. You can go to Costa Rica in a 3-bedroom right now for $139 per person. Go ahead and put in the chat box, wow, if you guys like that. Dominican Republic, look at that, $226 for the week. Holy smokes. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's see here. Dominican Republic, pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's look. I'm looking at prices. Looking at a different place other than Dominican, but $250 for the week. Hello, that's pretty ridiculous. Let's see. Pretty nice, right? It's all Dominican. Oh, here's some. Oh, this is a good one. New Hampshire for this Terra Nova at Tatish, New Hampshire. This is for $329 to $450. It's in a 2-bedroom for $300 a week. And you can upsell that. So that's really, really low. This is a benefit. I mean, these aren't hotels, guys. These are actual timeshares and actual resorts. As you can see, they're not just your regular everyday hotels. They're pretty nice. So that's definitely an advantage that you guys have. And they have different dates so you can look. But that's really cool. That's another advantage that we have. So One Source, Princess. Also, I want to show you guys what Carnival does. Go ccl.com. Now this is Carnival Cruise. Okay, so Carnival Cruise, yes, you could do the training if you want. And Carnival, okay, let's see here. Those are all updates for cruises. They're just being on top of things. When you go over here, there's several things that you can have. You can get so many things. Really just scroll over here and look. All these marketing tools. You can get flyers. A lot of people want to do brochures. They want to do web banners, agent videos, agent photos. There's a lot of stuff in here. Training. When you do the training, there's so many trainings online that you can do, and then you're going to get a certificate. And once you book a few cruises, then you're going to be able to get a cruise as well. Same thing. Okay. So they have all these different parties. They have seminars at sea, ship tours. So if you click ship tours, these are completely complimentary to you to get on the ship. Okay. Now, of course, because of what's going on, everything's paused, but not for future. Okay. You can basically, they may have paused this for future, but you can look like, let's see here. Usually you can go ahead and they have paused everything now because they don't know the date that's going to open up. But what you can do is it will have a little ship tour here in the dates. You just go ahead and click it and register. And what you do is just show up at that port with your ID and you go ahead and get on that ship. It's completely free. You get to eat. You're acting exactly like a client. And it's great because you get to experience just like your client would. And what that's called is it's called a ship tour. Okay. Now for me, I like these they have water parties. Those are fun too. You got the seminar at sea. If you want to really, really be a cruise booker, that's where you go out into the sea. You got local training. They come to your town and do like dinner and you sit down and learn all about it. That one's fun as well. All you have to do is look and see, where it is. So you go in here, you just look. Okay. So, and there's water parties as well too. Just go ahead and look. And then obviously they're all on hold right now, but what I would do is do the training so that when the floodgates open, that you'll be invited to all these things. One of our agents, Eileen Earhart and Marnie Hernandez, they went on a ship. It was like a ship inspection for like 2 days, I think, but they went out overnight and experienced like a balcony. Right.
Norwegian.
Oh, are you still here? Okay, cool.
Norwegian was moving the ship over from the East Coast and invited a bunch of agents. And of course, I wasn't registered, but Eileen was. So that's why we tell everybody register, because you never know what promotions you're going to get. So luckily her husband couldn't go. So I went as her husband. We got fully all-inclusive overnight stay on the Norwegian Joy. We got to ride the go-kart, play the video games, steak and lobster, anything we wanted to eat, totally furnished, balcony room. So yes, definitely, you know, the perks are amazing. So even if you don't do their training, at least get registered with them. But definitely, if you have time, do each of their trainings, because, you know, the perks are amazing, makes you a specialist on their, you know, each of the vendors to be able to sell it. So yeah, that was a fun trip. And we also got invited to the Queen Mary. Nicole can tell you about that, and our ghost hunting.
we actually have a video. So if you guys, we made a video. It's actually very, very funny. And if you watch the videos, if you like ghosts, you'll see the ghosts that we saw, which is pretty whatever. I mean, I always say whatever, but it's, this is my YouTube channel, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel because there's several videos on there and they're only going to help you. And there is the ghost hunting video on there. I don't know where it is, but it's pretty funny. Just let me see where it is. It's pretty hilarious. Let me see. But subscribe to the YouTube channel because I have a lot of videos on there that are going to help you guys with your trainings. There it is, Norwegian ship inspection. So you guys can see exactly what we did. That was a lot of fun. We had a blast. That was one of my favorite. Here it is, ghost hunting, Queen Mary ghost hunting with all of the agents. So we had a blast and it was free. They fed us. We got to go on that what is it? It's like a ship, but it doesn't leave. It's basically stays there because it was haunted or whatever. So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and put it in just so you guys can get to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it inside here. There you go. Cool. All right. So let's say, for example, you book a, let's see the benefits of Vegas, okay? Let's say you book a hotel in Vegas, all right? I'm just going to pretend that we just went to Expedia and we went through everything. We booked the hotel in Vegas. Now watch this because this is really, really, really cool. What you can do is you can go over to this website and you can claim your bookings and get completely complimentary things, okay? And what this is I'm gonna paste it inside the chat room. Inside the chat, you got another one. It's taconnect.net/rewards LVCVA. I put it in the chat box. Now, this one's really cool. This is from the Chamber of Commerce, okay? The Chamber of Commerce, what they did is they want to get Vegas, they want to make sure Vegas stays busy. So when it's very easy. You just sign up for an account. They're always going to ask this page. It's kind of annoying, but you just confirm that all the information is correct. They just want to make sure that you're who you are. And then when you do it, it's really cool because wherever you book Vegas, wherever you do Vegas, then you're going to actually put whatever you booked. So individual booking, you put the first, the last name, and where you booked it. So you can see all of these different companies. You can actually claim your points. And then you're basically going to take a picture of what you booked, and then you're going to send it to them. And as you can see, I have 6,100 points, and pending, I have 2,400. So it's really cool because when they confirm the bookings, you can see all of the bookings that I've done. I told you guys I'm a master booker, so I book a lot. So, you know, yours will get collected there. And then when you want to use it for free stuff in Vegas, this stuff is kind of cheesy, but when you get through it and you get to, like, if you want free nightclubs, if you want to go to the Titanic, bodies, you guys know I have 6,400 points. I had over 12,000. So I used those. You can use them for, you know, pretty much whatever you want. Absinthe, I can go to Absinthe right now for 2 people. I have all these different show tickets that we can go to. And it just keeps getting better and better. There's so many things that you can do. I can go to Love, Cobb, Blue Man, Treasure Island. Oh, and they have stays too. So free hotel rooms. So if you want free hotel stays. So it's beneficial when you book clients for the littlest thing, because you're going to get points pretty much everywhere. It's just you have to get on these trainings to find out the little secrets that I've been able to do, or you may find your own secret, right? So it doesn't matter where you book it. You're just going to claim it on that site. I did put that site in there for you guys. Now I'm going to show you another benefit of being a travel agent with a site that we use a lot, which is Vax Vacation Access. Now, I use Vax Vacation Access for a few things. I use it for payment plans, and I also use it when split payment. So if it's a big group and they want to split it, then I have to use Vax, because something like Expedia, they don't split the payment for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my account. And I'm going to show you guys some really cool benefits. So let's pick Las Vegas. So when you go over here to Las Vegas and you click Las Vegas and you go over here. Now, I know a lot of you guys are coming for conventions, so this is great to get, you know, these are benefits you can get when you come here. And they have travel agent discounts and travel agent hotel discounts. When you go over to travel agent hotel discounts, what they have is a list of hotels that, again, you can do a site inspection and either get a free hotel or you can get a severe discount. So there's several of them. You just have to kind of look through. There's so many different ones and the discount. So let's look at California Hotel. That's downtown. Once you do it gives all the instructions here. It gives you the point of contact. If you want a free hotel night, what you're going to do is you're going to contact Karen and let her know that you want to do a hotel inspection, and they're going to show you everything. They're going to walk you through for probably an hour, but you get a free night. You get a free night. And you know, a lot of times it says weekdays, but I actually had an agent that requested a weekend and they actually gave it to her. So it doesn't hurt to ask. Here's Cannery. I know that's downtown. You keep going, you have a lot. Oh, Cosmopolitan actually does a $50 room rate, and that's $175 a night usually at Cosmo. So it doesn't hurt to ask them, hey, I'm a travel agent, I'm coming in. They may even give you a complimentary stay for 2 nights. You know, it just really depends on the demand. You know, you have to go through it, but here's a ton of hotels, all right? So look at that when you go through. When you go to travel agent discounts, this is an overabundance of discounts. Some of it is complimentary. So when you go over here to show tickets, we'll go to like David Sachs. If you look here, there's a whole list of all the shows in Vegas, and you're going to get 2 complimentary tickets to any one of these shows. And the additional tickets will be $25 a ticket. So that's really cool. All you have to do is request it from Ashley Martinez. I've done this myself for 10 tickets, and she just gave them all to me. It just really depends, like I said, if they really need to crowd the show or if they need it, but it's all here. Everything is here. So that's really cool. I love that. And then,
hey, Nikki.
Yeah.
Do you need to have your actual hard I-attend card in order for those Vegas benefits?
Nope. You just put it in the email and let them know you're with Archer Travel.
Okay. So then when you arrive, as far as ID, they don't ask to see that.
They sometimes ask you, they sometimes don't. I would get a CLIA. If you don't have an I-attend, I would get a CLIA just to show that you're a professional travel agent, or I would print out my certificate, or you can actually call Archer Travel and they will give you on letterhead that you are a certified travel agent with Archer Travel.
Got you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So all of these things are really cool. There's a really cool one, which is the zip line. If you've never done a zip line in Vegas, I think it's called Flight Lines, but it's like $159, but travel agents get it for $20. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. So you go with another travel agent, like Marnie and I can go for $40. She's probably saying, let's go right now. Okay. So, so that's really cool. Do I have any, do you guys have any questions for me as far as any other discounts? I'd love to help you guys. Yes, Pleasant Holidays will split it up to you as well. They just don't split the payment, but yes. Yes, I'm recording this so you guys can rewatch it for sure if you guys need to know where to go. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to show you guys one more thing. I'm going to show you guys actually a few things. First, I want to show you, I really recommend you guys go to Google and Google, inside Google, how to get a Google business listing. This has got me so much business that I just never stop. Okay. Google business is very, very, very busy because people go on Google Maps and ask who's the closest travel client or travel agent. And right now is this is the greatest time ever because people don't know where they can go, where they can't go. Are they going to have problems? It's very, very low pricing right now. Are the prices going to go up? So they feel like the internet's really not going to tell them anything. So they always want to go to a professional. So I have been very busy here, guys. I'm going to show you, if you look up Nikki Lee Travel Agent or Nikki Lee Travel Las Vegas, I mean, they wouldn't Google that. What people would do is they would probably Google travel agent Henderson, right? Let me just show you kind of an example. So that what they would do is Google, and you know, I got myself on the top over here because I'm open 24/7 and I have a lot of, and I just searched travel agent in Henderson and I have 5 stars, okay? And I'm open all the time. So I went to the top of Google, and the way to do that is pretty much you're gonna get, you know, good ratings. You're gonna have people give a good rating. You're gonna register the business. So I would Google that. And then once you Google that, it's really cool because as you can see here, you're going to get Google reviews, right? And then when you get the Google reviews, people can pretty much, they see and they go, oh my gosh, this agency is great. They have good ratings, because people always go with ratings. They always do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. Oops, that's my website. Oh, if you have a website, make it go back to your website. If not, no problem. No big deal. And I'm going to show you guys what you should be doing. When you go here, what you want to do is, let me find out where it is. Google reviews. And you want to take this link, copy this link once you have it, right? Copy, and then just paste it in people's text messages. You can paste it in wherever. Whoa, that was pretty long. It shouldn't be that long, but if you guys could do me a favor, just go in there and give me a good rating. I really appreciate it. And then I'll do the same to you guys. I love doing that. When agents say, hey, like my business, I always do it. I always like them because it's only going to help you guys, because it's going to push you all the way to the top. So go ahead, and when you guys do it, send it to me. I'll give it to Charles. I'll give it to my kids, and we'll all throw on a Google review. But if you guys could review me, that would be awesome. I just sent the link in there. I really, really appreciate it. Or just search Nikki Lee Las Vegas or whatever. And then just let me know if you guys need it back. I'll do it back for you guys. The site I used for my website, I think Charles used GoDaddy. I think that's what he used. Get a bitty link for it. Okay, yeah, Charles knows how to do that. Oh my gosh, I feel embarrassed right now. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm a little bit computer illiterate. I'm learning though. Okay, so I'm a big money saver. Okay, that's what I do. Let's just say, for a solution, guys, I don't want you to tell people that we don't have it. I want you to tell them that we do have it. So if you go inside here and you go to all these companies that Archer Travel has, and you're not able to find something, what I want you to do is I want you to download this. Now, this is really cool because number one, it has a refer. So you can refer all of your agents, okay? I would refer all of my agents to use this, and I'll put it in here. All you have to do is copy and paste it. If you guys don't have it, if I'm your lead, then you can use my link, or if you don't have one. But let me just show you what you get, okay? When you get that and someone goes in there, you're gonna get points for travel. When someone gets on there, you're gonna get points. So refer and earn $25. $25 is actually, you can use it for travel. So it's really, really cool. And you can see I made $781 on things that are just flights only. So if you need to do flights only, and let's say you go to VAX and flights only is expensive. Let's say you go to, let's see, where was the other one? Centrav is a good one for flights only. If you go to Centrav, if you go to Archer Travel, you call them and they don't have the best rate, then what you can do is you can go to Rakuten. And when you go to Rakuten and you sign up with the link that I just gave you, you're actually going to go here and you're going to go to airfare, right? Don't click on any of the ones that we already have because we already have an account for Expedia, right? But if you see Orbitz is paying 5% or Cheapo Air is paying up to $15, that's actually higher. So I always use Cheapo Air. So you're going to click Cheapo Air through Rakuten. And what you're going to do is when it asks you, do you want to put it on your toolbar? You absolutely want to do it on your toolbar. Now, Joanne says she uses it for her Lyft rides. Absolutely. You guys probably didn't know this, but you get cash back on pretty much everything that you do. So you absolutely want it on your toolbar. And when you go to these sites, you want to go through Rakuten. That way you get paid money back. So let's talk about Cheapo Air. So you have to click on Cheapo Air through Rakuten, and it will say this little doohickey here, and there will be a little window that pops up right here, and it says up to $15 cash back. Now you can't use it with Expedia. That wouldn't make sense. It would cancel out your 10% that we get from Expedia or 16%. So you definitely don't want to use it for vendors we already have. You want to look at who pays us more. Now, if this paid more, then you'd use this, but this isn't going to pay more, and you can't use it on both because this one will cancel out your Expedia. So you can't double dip. It won't work, okay? So what you're going to do is, as you can see with Cheapo Air, I also have an account with Cheapo Air. So the funny thing is when you refer your agents, if you go down to refer agents, I think it's somewhere here, but if you go to my rewards, I have 7,671. That's for booking other people's travel.
All of a sudden on you.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Hi, Pam. Okay. Okay. So when you see here, my rewards, that's points that I've accumulated from booking other people's travel. So let me just show you kind of an example of what I did, but let me show you the points of what you get through Cheapo Air. I have 7,000 points. I actually got free airfare from last year from collecting all year long. Now, right now, I don't have much money. If I use it on a hotel, I have $38. And if I use it on flights, I have 35 bucks. But that's points on flights or hotel that you can use, which is awesome. So let's say, for example, you book something on Cheapo Air. Let's go Las Vegas to Cancun because it's pretty low right now. Right? And we're going to go in, doesn't matter, any time. Let's go in April 28th to, oh, and you can see the price, you can see the prices. So let's say we're going to go with, I don't know, 2 passengers. Okay. We're going to search now. We're in Cheapo Air, right? But we are connected with Rakuten. So I'm going to show you how to make points and money. Okay. Now this is one of the ways that I make everyday money as well, because I add on an amount because clients don't have these prices. Only we do because we know the little trick. So let's go to Cancun for $179. I'm going to go ahead and select it. Remember, I'm still connected to Rakuten, okay? And now, do you see this little box that popped up? It says apply coupons. Well, that's really cool because when we go down here, and we see the price for 2 people is $358. What we're going to do is we're going to apply and make sure we got all of the coupons because this is the regular price that clients are going to see, the $414. They don't see that $56 is taken out. If you go on Expedia, Hotwire, Priceline, you're going to see $414. But with us connected, it's a big discount. And we're going to make sure that we have the lowest price that we can possibly get. So we're going to go ahead and click it. And what it's going to do is automatically find on all of the different coupons in the world, okay, is going to take off the maximum. So we're going to get the maximum discount for the client. Or if you want to, the client comes to you and says, I'm finding it for $414 and you have it for this. Well, remember, you're going to make commission with Rakuten. They're going to pay you per flight up to $15. And maybe it's only $10. That's okay. $10 is $10. At least you got it done. And you didn't say, I couldn't do it because we don't get paid for airline only. So this is just a solution. Now, this method has nothing to do with Archer Travel, just so we're on the same page. So if you make a mistake or there's a hiccup or you need to cancel, you're kind of on your own. But I like this as a hack because I'm able to say yes to my clients that I can do it. Just as long as you know the things that can happen and go wrong in the long run. You're not protected by travel insurance through this unless you purchase the travel insurance through Cheapo Air, okay? And they're not as easy to get through when you're calling in, because you have to call in as an actual client rather than an agent. So it's a little bit sticky there, but you just got to make sure that you make all the correct input, like the ages and the spelling of the names. But this is really good the way that you make money. Almost done, almost done. Looks like 56 was the highest, which is great. So continue checkout. Yeah. Oh, 70. We got even more money off. So 2 people is 344. So 172. I got a little bit more money off there. So when a client comes to you for 414, they don't know that they're going to get the $70. So me personally, what I do is I come over here and I make an invoice. This is how you make money right now. And I let them know, in order to get the absolute best rate that I've ever seen is to do it this way. What you're going to do is you're going to, oh, sorry, I'm going to make an invoice. I'm going to show you guys how to make an invoice. They'll never see that one. They'll see your invoice. I got to find an invoice though. Let me find a free invoice. I use it on my phone. Just find any app that has a free invoice. I can show it here. Any invoice, they're all here, but you have to download them. I mean, that you can do on your own, you know, that's something that you'll have to do yourself. Let's see here. I got to find one that will allow me to do it right now. Here's one. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is, in order for me to get you the best price, so everybody's going to do it whatever way you say, as long as you get the best deal. So if they came to you and said, look, it's $414, you already know that you're saving them $70, but we don't want them to know that. What we want them to know is I can get it for you for, I don't know, you can cut this in half. You can make 35 bucks. So you guys got to be a little bit smart here. You can watch this video back again because this is a little bit difficult. I understand. But the way to make extra money and to make it today is this way. What you're going to do is if it's $344, you're going to actually sell it for $390. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to sell it for $390. Okay. So you have to do some math. Okay. Yes, you can do screenshots, of course. I don't care. So you're going to do a little math. So if you're going to sell it for $390, but the actual price is $344, that means you're going to make a commission of $46. Not all, but you're going to make $46. So what you're going to do is hit here. You're going to hit $46. Sorry. $46, and you're going to write whatever it is, airfare, all the information about the airfare, $46. And then right here, you're going to write the balance, which is $344. Okay, $344. Does everybody understand that? And then it's going to add it up. Should add it up. I don't know why it didn't add up. Let me see here. Oh, there it is. $390 right there. Okay. $390 is the total, and you can give it to them like this. And what you're going to say is, this is going to be a little bit complicated, so pay attention. Okay. Can't multitask during this time. It's really, really important. $46 is going to go directly to you in your pocket. You can collect it however way you want. I don't care. That's up to you. That's your business. You can collect it on Square Cash, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, whatever way you want to do it. But you can only collect the $46. Okay. Square Cash is going to be the best because you're going to take their credit card and you're going to charge them $46, and you're going to charge them $344 as well second. Because when you charge the $344, you're going back over here and you're putting all of their information in here. All of their information are going to go here, and $344 is going to get paid to Cheapo Air. Now, you're going to make $46 directly. Can you provide the info and screenshots? When you make mistakes, it's confusing. Can you provide the info and screenshots? When you make mistakes, it gets confusing. Can you take yourself off mute and explain that way? Because if you're confused, they may be confused as well. Absolutely. Okay, so this is, they're only going to see this. Okay, guys, 46 goes to you, 344 goes to this company. Okay, you're going to book this all the way out and you're going to book it. When you book it, you're going to put your email address and your phone number. And what you're going to do is you're going to give them the confirmation to the airline. That way they can check in to the airline. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, does everybody understand that? I don't want anybody to be confused. Okay, so now what you're gonna make is you're gonna make $46 on this flight. You're also gonna make points with Cheapo Air for your own travel. And you're also gonna make cash. See, if you made a purchase, it will be on there tomorrow. You get paid tomorrow. Well, it goes to your account once a month. But what happens is, the money will go into your Rakuten, and Rakuten, you get paid directly to your bank. So if you made $46 here and you made $20 here, that's $66 for the day. You guys see how I'm making so much money? You see how I'm able to do this full time? Because I make daily commissions doing this. Now, Rakuten isn't just for that. If someone said, I don't know, any kind of tickets, and we don't have them, look for them on Tickets Now and book here through Rakuten, and then at least you'll get money back to Rakuten. It's just a way, it's like a Band-Aid. If we don't have it, you can fix it. I don't want you guys to say that you don't have it. Keep in mind baggage fees, let your clients know. Yes, let your clients know, absolutely. I can't unite, but I have a question. Okay, Summer, let me get you off. Bear with me. Okay, go ahead, Summer. You can unmute yourselves, and everybody can unmute themselves, actually.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about my spelling. Super
No worries.
long-nailed. Okay, I just want to make sure that I was following that really well, because that was like brilliant. So the $46, that difference in the 344 that you were doing on the invoice.
Yep.
So you said we're gonna take that money and Cash App it, and that's our money.
Correct. You're right.
And then the 344, we go through the entire the Rakuten and complete that, and then
Correct.
process the remaining difference of the 344 with their credit card information into there.
Yes, very good. You catch on.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was following that, because that was like, I was trying to write everything down you were saying and process that all at the same time.
No.
I do have a question, because I've seen a couple of different trainings, and I know this doesn't pertain to exactly what we're talking about, but what is the difference between why some trainings say we use Cash App and some say Square? Is it just a personal preference?
Correct.
Of what you want to use?
It's a personal preference, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know, because some trainings said use Square, some trainings say use Cash App.
It doesn't matter. It's what you want to use. I personally like Square, but some people can't approve for Square because you for whatever reason, it didn't approve for your bank or whatever. I mean, personally, sometimes I use whatever the client wants. So set up as many things as you can: Venmo, Square, Cash App, and
So
just
have
let
some
clients know how do you want to
variety.
pay the $46 deposit.
Okay, so like a variety.
Yep, and don't forget that you're gonna get money back through Rakuten too.
Right.
So you have to connect Rakuten to your bank account. If you don't
Right.
have a bank account, you guys are going to have to get one because that's the only way you can get paid out through Rakuten, unless you want to wait 4 weeks for a check.
Yeah, no, I'm okay in that department.
I got to get it 2 weeks. I'm ready.
I just wonder, what, like, if there was like a specific reason behind that, because I just, in all of the training videos I've seen so far, there's been like different, I didn't know.
That's just what they're comfortable with. I always tell you whatever you're comfortable with, but you can use any one you want. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, that answers a good question for me. So that takes one off my plate. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very sharp. Sorry, I got a text. Okay, I think someone else had a question. I think Autumn. Autumn, can you help me? Autumn, are you there? Oh, the way that I explain that is in order for me. Hang on. The way that I explain it is in order for you to get a better price, this is how I have to charge it. They're never going to say no to saving money, ever. I've never had a client say, oh, I don't want to do that. Never. It's in your mind that you think that. So you got to try it. It's going to work. I promise you. If you're thinking that, like it's shady, then you're always going to portray that it's shaky. You got to be very confident. You have to have posture. Like, look, you want to get it low price? This is how I can do it. That's it. You got to put the ball in your court like you're in charge. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay, I was just asking about the screenshots because as I was trying to take the screenshots, you were saying no, wrong one. So I got lost after that.
Okay,
so
what's the
wondering
screenshots? I have a video. You can watch the video after.
Oh, okay. That would take longer because I know what screenshots to look at if I need to reference those.
Oh, okay. Do you want to look at like maybe how I set up the invoice? You want to take a screenshot of that?
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
But I'm going to go through and delete the ones that I have to go and delete the ones where you took it away, because you said, I'll just listen to the video. It's just hard when we do these. And
I'm going to chop the video up. I'm going to chop the video up and make it a little bit more, a lot shorter. I'll cut all the, I'll make it very short for you guys. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
So many videos. It's just, I have to remember what to skip.
Yeah, you got to be like Summer. She's sharp. She's like, I got it. I got this. I got this. You know what? I put the links inside the chat box, though. If you guys look at the links.
It's hard to find. We got a lot of chats in between.
Yep. And by the way, every time I do a training, guys, I always put it on Rising Tide. For those of you guys, I hope you're on Rising Tide. I always put it on Rising Tide. Right here. And I'll definitely post it here. Like the other day I did CBD, so I posted the video on CBD. By the way, if any of you guys are afraid to travel or you're like, oh my gosh, this is a difficult time and you can't ride it out for 3 weeks, then just go on the CBD side. And a lot of people have anxiety and depression and all kinds of things that CBD actually helps. So go on the CBD side if that's your thing. We always have an out, don't worry. All right, cool. Let's see. And I will post the video. Absolutely. And it will be on my YouTube channel. All my videos are always on the YouTube channel.
Can you send me a link to your YouTube channel? Because I would love to have that.
Yeah, of course. Let's see here. YouTube.
Thank you. That would be so much more helpful for me.
Yeah. Yep. And if you, let's see, it's not even, it's just a channel for agents. It's just all for you guys. That's pretty much it.
Right. And that's what I would like to reference back to.
Yep.
When I'm doing stuff, so it'll be easier for me to select which one.
Okay, I'll put it in there for you guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I'm here to help you guys. All right, there you go. Cool. All right.
I just have one other question, Nikki. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. Don't be sorry. I'm here for this is what I do.
The only thing that I wasn't too clear on is in the invoice, or actually right on Rakuten, where you had said that you put in your email address.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just explain that to me a little bit, or just break that down for me, why that is, or what the purpose of
okay,
that
it's
is?
not in Rakuten, but that was actually through Cheapo Air. The reason
Oh,
I
it's
do that,
there. Okay.
yep, so that the client doesn't get this receipt. I don't want them to get this receipt.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't need them to see this.
Right. You don't want them to see the total that you're good, that 414. You don't want them to see that.
Right. I don't want them to
amount.
see the breakdown. So
That's why we give them the invoice.
correct. That's why we give them this. Mhm.
Okay. Got it. Makes total sense. Okay.
Because when you check them in for their flight, they're not going to see that.
Okay.
And a lot of times when I do this method, I check them in for them and I say, you're checked in already. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I just wanted to understand that. It just wasn't connecting for me.
Yep.
But it makes 100% perfect sense. I've done that before and now I get it. Totally get it. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? Let's see. If you guys need me or you have any questions, for those of you guys that did get on my my Google listing, when you guys do a Google listing, you guys are going to get slammed. I mean, and when you guys do a Google listing, make sure you do a small town. Don't do like New York, or make it like a little town, because there's a lot of people in the little towns and they will come to you. So make sure that it's easier for you to get to the top when you get a smaller town. Does that make sense? All right, cool. Does anybody else have any questions? We do have to get off. We do have the presentation starting soon. Remember, I really appreciate you guys coming. I'm sure that all of you guys are in the Rising Tide 3, but I do want to remind you guys that the Rising Tide 3 does have all of the trainings. And if you're not in Rising Tide 3, get in there right away. When you get in, it's going to ask you for a login. It does take you, maybe an hour, but the live schedules are here. And the Academy is going to be really, really beneficial to your business. We have this one. I'm going to do this every other day. But tomorrow, if you guys want to know how to beat prices when people come to you with a price, because you got to get that sale. And in order to get that sale, you have to make sure that you're getting the lowest price. So I am going to actually train you guys tomorrow. It's a little bit late. I apologize. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But if maybe you could take a nap and get up, that's going to be really, really beneficial to you guys, because clients won't say no to you. They won't. It'll be hard for them to say no to you. I know this is a little bit overwhelming, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. You know what we say. We see you at the beaches of the world. We'll see you at the bank, and we'll definitely see you at the next training. I'm your 2-star double platinum 6-figure income earner, 4-time IATAN card holder, Nikki Lee. I love you guys. Take care.